dozen. Call that because we're chasing 12 numbers, 13 to 24. I've done another video. It covers two bets. So if three in a row comes in, you'd lose on that one. However, that one gains £1 a go, and it's quite profitable, but risky. This one brings in just 5p a go, apart from the third bet. I think the third bet brings in 25p, but you don't see that third bet. So let's crack on. 4,700. Let's do a 10-minute spell, and I'll explain the system as I go. In fact, no, let me just before we start, let me give you the figures. I've saved all the bets here. I'm going to give you these figures. Right, so bet one. As you can see, we're covering the first dozen there. We're covering all the 19 to 36 there. That'd leave us 6 uncovered. I've covered 5 of them 6. That's what the system does. Covers everything by one number. And that one number is going to be from 13 to 24. I'll give you an example. 24 is on the board there. It's just come in. So what you do is we come over to bet one. We find 24. And we put a bet on it. Now it's already come in once, so we're playing on probability of how many times it comes in. This system loses if the same number comes in 4 times in a row. So what's the chances? So here we go. We'll put a bet on that one, and that's what we do. Yeah. So we've switched now. Instead of betting on 1 to 19 in the first dozen for the 13 to 18, when we come to these 6 numbers, it swaps. Same outcome, but we'd spin there. If it comes in again, we've got another bet. If it comes in again, we've got another bet. So we can cover up to 4. Now, let me give you the numbers. So, bet 1. On the highs and the lows, it's 90p or 9 units. On the dozens, it's 60p or 6 units. On the singles, 5 of them, it's 5p or 5 units. That's bet 1. Bet 2 is £21.60 on the dozens. £32.40 on the highs and the lows, and £1.80 on the singles. Yeah. Bet 3 is £777.60 on the dozens, £1,166 on the highs and lows. I'll have to double check that whether there's a dot and it can't quite fit a number on. Looks like there's a dot there. I'll double check it. That's 1,166, and the singles is £64.80. So right, what we're going to do, we're going to crack on and do a 10-minute spell. Okay, so let's get rid of that 5p so we can see what we've earned in. Nice round number. So we've got 4,700. Let's do a 10-minute spell. We've got 3 bets. We're letting the first number go. Right. Okay, don't know how that video's. We're covered there, so we're going. We've got 10-minute going. Let's go. So straight off into one of our dozen numbers, 13 to 24. So we're going to go and find bet 1, 24. There we go. Number 32. It's out of our 12. Blank spin. Same again. Not within 13 to 24. Blank spin. When we do actually run out of blank spins, we just put a random. There you go. So we've run out now, and none of our 13, our 12 have come in. We just come over. Absolutely any. It doesn't matter. It's totally safe. We've got 2 numbers to cover. You'd have to come in 3 times in a row, just this once, for us to lose. So there you go. 23's come in. So we just won on that blank spin, but 23's come in, so we can bet on that as well. Blank spins. Will any of them numbers come in? This is our last yeah. Got number 22 in. 21. It's not big money like people like to see. People like to see loads of hundreds, big monies, 10s, 20s, 50s. That's how it all goes wrong. Unless you've got a very high table, which means the betting can be high. So you've got to think of all this. when you're doing systems. What's the table limits to what bet you can put down. You might have a cracking routine there, got to put it on a table, and you can't put your third, fourth, fifth, whatever bet down because number 24 that's coming, because it's over the table limits. So they're not daft with working these out what you can do. I personally think this is the safest. You go and show me a routine that covers every number but one. I've actually derived this system from a system I found called the world's safest roulette system, it was called. So let's just do a random anywhere. And that system consisted of betting on the high and low, one at a time, and a dozen. And all I've done, 16, that's within us. Let me just put this bet on. It was betting on that, the dozen and the lows, and I've come along and I've introduced these and changed the algorithm for these so everything all fits into profit wise. That's 14, that's us again. That system covered 4 losses, and I stretched that system, the world's safest, 21, that's us again, to 9 losses you can cover. So if it was the world's safest with only 4 progression coverage, I changed that to 9, what do you call it then? But then, like I said, I've added these on to cover every single number on the board. Because I think the probability of a number coming in 4 times in a row, no, not going to happen. Go to spins, let's just do a random one. In fact, let's not do a random one. I started doing, looking up here where the ball's landed and doing the closest number in my system to that. So 17. Keep forgetting, it's just a new little thing I'm doing. Doesn't make a difference, but up to now it's not coming as I've been doing it. 19's got to 19. 23. It's not exactly rolling in it, like 5p a go, but I'm rolling in it. We'll calculate it up in a bit. Give it 10 minutes. 10 tediously boring minutes. But you can always fast forward, can't you? Yeah. Want to see where we're up to. That is basically all we'll be doing here now. Spinning. There we go. 18's within our 6 numbers. Find 18. Leave it open. 21. That's for us. See, the lowest bet on these are 5 pence, so you have to work up in 5. So the next profit you could possibly get off this would be 10 pence. When you go to there, it doesn't work out with the last bet. The last third bet I can get to still leaves you £26 short if I do it at 10 pence a win. And then I did another bet, created a bet to get that £26, but it's just too risky. You can't be any safer than this 5 pence. If you just watch it, do a couple of hours, a few hours on it every day. 15, that's within our numbers. Find that, place that. We started out with 4, 6, 7, was it? 4, 7. 90 pence. We're rich. 16. This is our last free spin. Nope. Oh, 17. That'll reset our free spins. You only get 3. Maybe 4. Not too sure. So you can get the drift, yeah? Them numbers come in there. We find the bet that leaves that one open, uncovered. Let's just come in. That way we can cover more in a row coming in. If I wanted to, I could play this system how I started, and that was I put the 13 bet down, so the 13 was uncovered. I did a spin. I'm gone 24. I did a spin. That one. My next bet, I did a 14 bet, so I left 14 uncovered. That one, and then the next one after that, I left 15, and I did a bet on every single one, and that didn't lose. Go and have a go at that. By all means, go and have a go at that. But you're only covering 3. If 3 coming in a row doing that, I mean, again, what's the chances? But it happens. I've seen it happen many times. You gain more profits because you gain it quicker on every bet. However, to me, you can't get safer than letting the number come in, then start betting it. If it's worth it. And that if it's worth it comes in when we get a calculator out in a minute. Our last spin, that's one of our numbers. That'll reset our 3 spins. That's within our numbers. I mean, every now and again, if you wanted to, you could do a sneaky bet. So I'm not going to do it because it'll mess up. I'm just not going to budge from this system. You shouldn't derail from the system. That's what does you. When people think, oh, I've just lost this, I'm going to do this. No, stick to your system. But if you wanted to, one of your numbers could come in, and instead of doing a bet 1, being safe so you can cover more bets, you could do a bet 2. And then you bet 3 will cover. So I look at that. Did I just do a 16? That's good. There you go. I've just done a bet 1 as me last total spin. I've just done a thing. So now it's come in. So we've got a bet 2. Get one on that one, and we get another one on that. So there's our £1.80 and our £1.75 bet. The bet before it was covered. So it continues with the 5-piece win. So you've got 13 numbers. We've got 12 numbers to keep coming in here. It's plenty to come in and make money on. Yes, it's not going to make you rich. However, it'll pass your time and it will put some money in the bank. And don't forget, this is tax-free. So when you work out this, unlike your wage, where you get some come off, tax, national insurance, and all the other crap, there you go. We've just hit 10 minutes, I can hear it. But that bet is a dead cert on table, and I won't walk away from that. Nor the next one, if that one is. Right, there you go. So let's have a look what our 10 minutes have done. Where's the calculator? Get this up. So, £1.40. 10 minutes. £1.40. We're going to times that by 6. Okay. That's £8.40 an hour. If you sit on this an hour. £8.40 an hour. Right. Times that by 8 hours a day. £67.20. Times that by 5 days a week here in the UK. £336. Yeah. Until you seen that number, then you was all frowning, weren't you? Until you seen that number come up. There you go. That could probably replace your wage, that could, doing that. But to be honest, that's a week. So what you do is, that's on 8 hours. You do about 4 hours a day, and you'd take 150 quid extra a week home on your wage, an extra £600 a month, just over. So there you go. Or you can have a go. Go and have a go with that system. Do let me know what you think of it. It's a bit of fun watching, getting the bets out. These 13 numbers. Good system. Let me know what you think. It's not the best in the world. I know it's not, but I also think it is the safest by far. Good luck. Have fun.